And sorry, by the way, my camera. Apparently, my camera just broke from my laptop. You couldn't. You can see me, but I can see you, and your hair looks great. That's fine.
Uh,
Nice.
okay, because I'm going to record the interview for our social medias and everything, but I guess that unfortunately I'm gonna just appear like just myself, I guess so.
Oh, damn. Um, est-ce que tu zoom? Est-ce que
No,
tu veux
no.
Ah, jeez. No, okay, never mind.
Well, guys, it doesn't matter. Well, this is Versatil Magazine. We are a magazine from Mexico, and we're so happy that we have this interview or this opportunity to make this interview because we really love your music. So this is so exciting for us.
Gracias.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure to be here. Actually, it's great.
Yeah, well, it will be better in person, but since quarantine and everything, it's going to be a little bit complicated, I guess. So.
Yeah. Don't tell me. Don't tell me. I know. We were supposed to go to South America as well as Mexico by the end of the year. Well, we're planning a tour, but it didn't work because you know what.
Yeah, unfortunately. So sad because your new album is so cool. So our first question will be how do you feel about releasing your new album Concorde? Are you happy with that result? It's very cool, your new album.
Yeah, it's very fun. It's very fun because we've got a lot of good exposure and
Good reviews.
the response are great. The reviews are great. It's very satisfying, and it's flattering as well because yes, of course, I'm proud to say we do music for us and we do whatever you want, no compromise and blah blah blah. But at the end of the day, you want people listen to it and enjoy it. So if you only do music for yourself, I mean, I wouldn't talk to you right now because you know. So yeah, but on the other hand, we can't travel. We even can't do live gigs right now because everything is closed. So the lockdown is back for us in Quebec, the province. So it sucks and it's kind of sad since it's raining as fuck today. So it's very dark outside. So it's a typical October day in Montreal, Canada. It's gray and dark. But I mean, don't worry, we're really happy, and we're looking forward to go back on road when we're gonna get the chance and blah blah blah. So yeah, we're excited.
And yeah, well, hopefully we can have new concerts for the next year or the future because we don't know what's gonna happen. Also,
We don't know when, yeah.
yeah. So, how would you describe this new album compared to the previous ones? Because, well, the previous ones are really cool, but this is definitely sounds a little bit different with your same flavor as usual, but a little bit different. How will you describe this?
I'm glad you notice. I mean, you are. It's easy to notice as well, but the previous ones were more in a producer way, which I mean I was more. I'm the producer of the band, so it was more. I'm sitting in front of the computer and the synthesizer. I'm programming everything, and the guys and Laurence and Patrick's were, and then they come, and then the bass line on. Laurence puts her lyrics. So it was more an individual way to record and compose and write. And but this guy Concorde is doing more live. We decided to hire a bunch of good musicians. So at some point I think we were like 6 or 7 in our studio, actually recorded all together, drinking together, partying together, like sweating together. So it was very it sounds kind of a hippie, but it's very like it was and it was just fun to sweat together. So you can hear it on the album, and we're really proud of it. Actually, it's more. I really don't like those two words, but it's very more organic and mature. So
Yeah,
so that's the cliche you can see.
it sounds like a big party when you're listening in your
Yep.
headphones. Since the first song, you're like, "Oh, this is gonna take me somewhere. I don't know where, but this is gonna take me
Yeah, nice.
And
Yeah, exactly. We wanted to go ahead.
I know. Also, I was gonna ask you if you get inspired, not also because of the parties, but maybe any movies or bands that you get inspiration to.
Yeah, it's funny you say that because we were well. I will talk personally, but I was more influenced by movies and pictures, and I mean maybe era, you know, culture than sound itself. Um, for instance, we really like. Well, you can hear it in the intro at the very beginning of the album. There's this piano intro. It's very romantic 70s style. So this intro, I was very influenced by those Emmanuel 70s porno movie. You can, that sensuality. When porno was not as hard as we know now, that it was more a
Romantic.
story, a scenario. It was more romantic and melodramatic as well. So we were really, I was, and then the other guys as well. But I was very, very influenced by Emmanuel and the other porno 70s movie as well. But and as well as for Concorde. Concorde, you guys know Concorde, which is it's this iconic plane that everybody knows. But Laurence was very into it, was very fascinated to the object itself. So she said fascinated, but it was more obsessed. She was very obsessed with it. So she decided to watch every single documentary on internet and read every single thing you can find on Wikipedia and so on. So we decided to keep the tragicness as a main topic of the album. Not only death, but tragicness itself too. Missing thing moments, being in the same room of someone, but you can tell that this guy is somewhere else because of his addiction, of his problem, and so on. So it's I wouldn't say it's a dark album, but with positive groove under. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because well, for me, in my opinion, this new album sounds like retro vintage, but with a little bit, like you say, modern sexy edge on the riffs, especially. And it has the same vibe that you always have, but at the same time it transmits for me so much more, and as you say as well, more mature. I mean, I'm not so older, but I listened the previous ones, and the previous ones, I guess that I enjoyed because of the party and with my friends and
Yeah.
dancing. And this is more like being like maybe working, but also you're like, yeah, this is funny, or let's gonna dance or something like that. Yeah, I mean, I wasn't so bad because of what you're saying. I guess we're in the same channel.
No, not at all. Our one of our most influence is ABBA. ABBA have sold millions and millions and millions of albums, being very tragic in their lyrics. But I mean, for instance, Dancing Queens. It's probably the most positive dancey disco song ever made. So, but if you pay attention to the lyrics, it's quite dark and it's quite the old catalog of ABBA, very tragic, but with groovy and sophisticated groove and chords, and you know, good taste of music, good taste of production under the lyrics. But and I say under, but for us, lyrics are never above music, and the other way around. It's just a partnership between them. We don't like to have the voice, the voice too high, too loud, I mean. And we like to have a good balance between, and that's why maybe we get success outside of Quebec, Canada, because people like our music. They don't get entirely what we're saying, but they can catch a word here and there, and they make their own interpretation, and they are just like, okay, it's just good music. I like Turkish 70s psychedelic rock. I don't get a single damn word that what they're saying. I like a Brazilian, I like a samba, I like all kind of music, even if I only speak French and English. So for me, if I vibe on the music, I guess billions of other people are feel the same on music. So
Yeah, totally agree, because I don't speak any word of French, but despite of that, I don't know, like feel it, like the sensation of the music. I don't know if you're
exactly.
something sad or something like funny, or I don't know, talking about love or something, but I know that it transmits something to me. So that's very, I don't know, that's why I like to listen some bands from another languages despite of English, because you can like feel how they work, how they make music, so different from English music. Because English music, there is a lot of English music, but there is like so few bands, so little bands that make music around the world, and you don't know them, all of them, but you can feel what they are saying at some strange point. And also, I would like to know, what was your favorite song from the album, and what was the most difficult to make in terms of sound or lyric, or it was any challenge when you make it?
The album, the album is still well, it's still no, it's not new. Since the album is ready, we've got the master like a year ago, so we it's not new anymore, but it's still new. We do interviews, and people talk about their perception of this song and this. So we really into it right now. But I think I like them all. But I don't know. My favorite's probably the instrumental one. I don't know why, because it's very, there's no lyrics, and it's very airy, and that's my mood right now. But maybe next week that will be I really like L'aube du troisième soleil. I think that's, I don't know which one on the album. It's the second one, I think. I don't know. Anyways, so yeah. So the album is still new. I like them all, and yeah. What? Yeah.
Yeah, and also I was listening this song called Silencio. I don't know how to say it, but I saw the video, and
it's in Italian actually.
Yeah, the video was
the title is in Italian.
How?
The title is in Italian actually.
Okay. So if I say in Spanish, it's correct.
Well, in French it's pretty much the same. It's silence. You don't. It's a e at the end. It's not a o. But the song talks about mafia actually. So we were talking about death, tragedy, and stuff like this. So this song talks more about mafia, a hitman being hired to kill someone, and yeah. So
Yeah, well, that's funny because when I saw the video, I thought that it was like your new interpretation for the new normal, talking about music and concerts. But maybe I was wrong. I don't know.
we well we were shooting the video in right in the middle of the pandemic, well, in June. So we were allowed to shoot just a week before. So yeah, but we wanted to do something live because we were missing play live, even if we were lip sync. Um, but there's a director cut you could find on video if you want. There's a whole scenario. There's actors, and so there's the politically correct version on YouTube, and the other version, the director cut on Vimeo. So check it out. It's great. It's because there's blood and there's murder and stuff. So YouTube didn't want that on their channel. So it is what it is.
Okay, that sounds better than the video, so I will watch it. It's more like dramatic and energetic.
Yeah, we like a drama. We like drama, but not with us. We like
Ah,
drama in our imagination, actually.
yeah, like a soap opera, like a telenovela or something like that. Like,
Exactly, exactly, exactly.
yeah, and yeah, and also talking about your concerts that unfortunately were canceled. You make some kind of interesting YouTube videos or live home concerts. How do you
Hmm.
feel making that? Well, it's a whole different process, but how do you feel about it? I mean, the fans, we say thank you because we at least have the opportunity to watch you
Hmm.
guys. But how do you feel about it?
It's a good how we say consolation prize because I mean we can travel. We had a chance, as I said, to see people, to play in front of some people and see people, feel them, and being fed by their energy a month ago, a month and a half ago. So it was great. But now for the next for the rest of the year and probably the beginning of 21, this is the new thing. It's live performance, which is not the best, but at least you keep your band in shape, and you you keep your social media active. And yeah, this is what to do now. Without we have no more choice. We'll Yeah, at least, yeah, we have worked so much to build that live show as well. So it sucks to not being able to to warm it up, to play in front of people. But it is what it is. Everybody is the same situation. Nobody's everybody's healthy here. Nobody dies in our circle. So we're blessed. We're lucky. So I will complain. People die every single day. So it's at the end of the day, not being able to tour and stuff like this. It's very material. The important is being safe and you know healthy.
Yeah, and actually, I don't know if this is going to last forever, but what do you miss the most about live concert? I mean, what are your predictions for the future festival or concerts live, considering what is happening? I mean,
Hmm.
I know that this year is going to be very difficult in terms of live concerts and festivals. They are all canceled almost
Hmm.
all over the world, and in some parts of the world they are making new concerts with your car, and you can watch it with your car, which is not very cool. But what do you think
No,
about what do you miss the most about live concerts, and what are your predictions in the future festival?
we definitely miss traveling. Uh, yeah, I didn't know that I would say that, but I miss driving to New York for 6 hour back and forth, do our show, pack up the day after, and come back in Montreal or go to anywhere else. but I miss traveling. I miss new people, meet new band, meet new people. Um, it's so powerful to just meet other people from somewhere else. It's the thing. You I feed myself of this. I mean, being influenced by what I saw in Italy, in Germany and the UK. For me, it's this is, well, of course, playing in front of people is great as well, but meet them is as fun as everything else. And and I don't know what we're gonna do for the next month, even 21. Nothing is less sure than is nothing is sure. I mean, we can. I mean, I couldn't predict anything, so yeah, I don't know. I don't know what we're gonna. We'll do day to day, and we'll see. Everything's changed day to day here, so I don't know if you guys, but we're gonna. Of course, we're gonna treat our hometown well. We're gonna tour in Quebec, Canada well, which is we didn't do that enough in the past 10 years. So we'll try to take care of our hometown. So, but we'll see. But we cannot wait to go to Mexico and South America. Actually, um, as we said, it was planned to go there by the end of the year. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see next year.
Yeah, hopefully we can see you guys. And yeah, just to finish this interview, are you saying that probably maybe you came here to Mexico next year, but in case that doesn't happen because of the situation or whatever that happened, are you planning to collaborate or exploring new sounds with new other artists, other bands, other singers, maybe that we can know?
We're planning to record a new. We were supposed to go um, to rent a house in to record another EP. Just few songs, yeah, like maybe like 5 6 songs. But since the lockdown, so we're stuck in Montreal, so we cannot go in the countryside, which is sucks. But I mean, it's c'est la vie.
Mhm.
But so we're looking forward to do that again, new songs, because we're on fire right now. We're inspired and everything. Um, but I mean, we should. Yeah, we used to collaborate more with foreign musician. I miss that. It's a you gave me a good idea actually. Thanks for the heads up.
Well, I'm super glad. And well, guys, thank you, Steven. Thank you so much for
Thank
the
you very much.
interview, for making this interview for Mexico, for Versatil Magazine. And hopefully we can watch you guys more in the future, or maybe some collaborations right now. Yeah.
Don't be shy. If we go, I mean, stay tuned. If we go one day in Mexico and or close by, please come see us. Write us an email. Will be a pleasure to meet you, to make you dance and party with you guys.
Yeah, thank you so much. We will
All
be,
right, please.
hopefully, we
All
will
right,
be there. And thank you
all
so
right.
much for the interview.
Hasta la próxima. Ciao.
Gracias. Bye.
Bye.
Gracias, chao.
Gracias. Bye.